Hello, everyone. Once again, this is PC1 Home Education and the Scholarships Link channel. We are super excited as we are sharing you the most latest scholarships opportunities actually from the right sources. So we hope and that you really enjoy, learning from this channel and try to find the most relevant scholarships opportunity for you, the one that you really like, that you also meet the eligibility criteria that has been set. So today we are coming all the way from University of Coventry, where we are sharing you this super scholarship opportunity. It is a British Council scholarships for women in STEM. So if you are women, if you are led, this is the right scholarships opportunity to put into consideration. Although if you are just a boy who is having a women friend or a lady friend, now this is the right time for you to share this wonderful opportunity to your friend so that they can explore it, so that they can learn this opportunity and actually submit their application. So we'll dive into this opportunity to learn a step by step on how you can do the application. So before we continue, actually, I would like to remind you once again that I always share the links of the scholarship that we discuss here in the comment section. So even this one, in the end of this video, I will attach this link in the comment section. So you will directly find this link in the comment section for you to be able, to quickly navigate, to quickly learn more and submit your application. Once again, if you still have any challenge or any query, please write in the comments section so that we can assist you. Then we do recommend that you apply as much as possible. You apply many scholarships because of the competitions in order for you to broaden the chance, of winning. So this is British Cancer Scholarship for Women in STEM. As you can see, we already on this website. So let's take a look. Let's take a look and learn step by step. So Coventry University, supported by British Council, is delighted to announce 6 fully funded masters by research scholarships within the Center of Computer Science and Mathematical Modeling and Center for E-Mobility and Clean Growth for female candidates from Southeast Asia interested in pursuing master's studies in the fields of climate change, environment and risk reduction, energy transition, and industry. Industry for or digital transformation. So if you are a lady from Southeast Asia, this region, now this is the right opportunity, right scholarship for you to put into consideration. So they are looking for women with a background in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So if you possess this background, please go ahead. You are on the right track. So they wish to inspire future generation of women to pursue careers in STEM by undertaking a research project at the Coventry University. Let's try to learn about the coverage of this scholarship. What does it covers? Wow, this scholarship here is amazing, It covers tuition fees. It will pay you tuition fees. So you pay nothing. The scholarship will cover. It pays you a monthly stipend for up to 12 months to cover living costs, including accommodation. Where applicable, accompanying child allowance for scholars consistent with the UK visa requirements. IELTS exam fee for scholars without a valid test of English. They also pays you this certificate. Return economy class travel from home country to the UK. Visa and insurance. Surgeon's charges. NHSC surcharge costs. So you see now the coverage, it's amazing actually. And the deadline for application is 31st March 2023. So you see now you still have a lot of time, to process this application, then masters by research in computer science. Let's try to see now. So this is curbing poverty through sustainable energy, smart heating, and cooling system. Curbing poverty through sustainable energy, humanitarian energy through the gender lens. Curbing poverty through sustainable smart communities transitions. So these are the area of research. Supervisors for this case, this is the list of supervisors. Broad challenge. So this is like the description of this field. So if you are from this field, you already know what's going on. Research question, methodology. So you see they have put a good explanation about their project. So depending on the project that you are interested to focus, you can learn an important information. And this, because this was for the case of curbing poverty through sustainable energy. Then if you go for the second area, you will still learn important information, including a list of supervisors about this scholarship. You see, supervisors, you see, still explaining the broader areas of this field. Training development, impact, methodology, research question, you see, broad challenge. So every area is very well explained. If you come to see about the masters by research in engineering, it also possesses these areas of focus. So it's up to you now which area that you want to focus on. So let's try to see the criteria, eligibility criteria. So to be eligible for the British Council Scholarship for Women in STEM, you must be a woman. Be a passport holder and a permanent resident of one of the eligible countries, whether from Pakistan, from India, or Nepal. Have to put into consideration about this. Have submitted an application to start at Coventry University for one of the 6 research projects before your application for the British Council Scholarship for Women in STEM can be considered. So you have to first do your application, process your application at the Coventry University before you submit the scholarship. Before you apply, you apply this scholarship. So have completed all components of undergraduate degree that will enable you to gain entry onto a postgraduate program at Coventry University by the time you submit your application and be able to start your postgraduate program in September 2023. Demonstrate a need for financial support. Have not previously studied at degree level or higher in the UK or lived recently in the UK. You must not be in receipt of financial support or funding towards your study program in the UK from any other source, because this funding is adequate. Meeting the English language requirements at the Coventry University of Research degree. Remember, you have to visit this to be familiar with the English language requirement because you also need to do your application before you the application for admission at the Coventry University before you go to apply for this scholarship. Be reminded, you still have enough time that you can do this. Indicate their preference, of course, and institution. In the case of applying to multiple institutions, you are required to show in your application that you are active in the field with the work experience or with a proven interest in the program area you are applying for. So you are also willing to demonstrate the future contribution to capacity building and the socioeconomic advancement through the benefits achieved after graduating from UK higher education and returning your home country. Note, student in receipt of British Council scholarship for women in STEM will not be eligible to apply to remain in the UK under the Graduate Immigration Route GIR visa scheme upon completion of their master's degree. So these are the criteria that you have to consider, you have to put in mind. You must demonstrate in your application a plan and a passion to engage your other women and girls in STEM from your country. You agree that your personal data being shared with the British Council as a condition for applying for the bursary. If you are awarded a scholarship, you agree to maintain contact with the British Council and act as an ambassador for the UK and engage with activities as a part of British Council scholarship for women in STEM. Alumnus during and after you study in the UK. And involvement in these activities during your study in the UK will take up no more than 5 hours per term. You are not eligible for British Council scholarship if you hold the dual British citizenship, have previous study in the UK with the funding from UK government, funded scholarship or UK institutional scholarship, financial or bursary. An employee or former employee or relative of an employee of Her Majesty's government, including British embassies, higher commissions, the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy, Department of International Trade, the Minister of Defense at the Home Office. An employee or former employee or relative of an employee of the British Council scholarships for women in STEM and from the eligible country. Relatives are defined as a parents or step parents, siblings or step siblings, children or stepchildren, spouse, civil partner, or unmarried partner, where the couple have been in a relationship akin to marriage or civil partnership for at least 2 years. So these are the things to put into consideration. Entry criteria. Entry criteria for applicant to Master of Science or Master of Arts by Research. The minimum of 2-1 first degree in a relevant discipline or relevant subject area with a minimum of 60% marked in the project element or equivalent with a minimum 60% overall module average. An adequate proficiency in English must be demonstrated by applicants whose first language is not English. The general requirements is a minimum of overall ITS academic score of 7 with a minimum of 6.5 in each of the 4 sections, or the TOEFL IBT test with a minimum overall score of 95 with a minimum of 21 in each of the 4 sections. For further details, please visit this here. So hope this information is straightforward, about this British Council scholarship for women in STEM. So let's try to see about the further information regarding this opportunity. So be reminded that I will share all these links for you to easily, sorry, I think a problem happened, for you to access them easily. So this is the further information research entry criteria. Outlined below are the university's standard entry requirements defined within Section 4 of the university's academic regulations. All applicants will follow the requirements as defined by the university's postgraduate research application and admission procedure. All applicants must have evidence of academic attainment as indicated. However, some subject areas would additionally require further evidence of specified attainment. So entry criteria for applicant to, as we're already familiar with this, already have seen it before. Entry criteria for applicant to doctoral study, including a PhD, professional doctorate. This year, a minimum of 2 first degree in a relevant discipline, subject area with a minimum of 60, a mark in the project element. I think this is the similar information. So English language proficiency, this also we have already seen it, you see. So I think we should try to find the application closing date. Try to see the closing date for this scholarship. So there are 3 intakes for research degrees, so you can start your studies with us in either September, January, or May. Application decision can take up to 3 months. So it's very important for you to apply well in advance of the date you wish to start. So application requiring a visa to study in the UK, closing for those studying a visa to study in the UK, closing date is the 6th May. Application who do not require a visa to study in the UK, the date is extended to January. I mean to August. So that was enough about this amazing, about this amazing scholarship, especially for women who are in STEM. I trust you can consider this scholarship. So you collect all the necessary documents and then submit them as soon as possible. So once again, PC1 Home Education and the scholarships link channel is a trusted, channel where we shares scholarships, various scholarships from across the globe. So please keep in touch, stay here. If it's your first time to visit this channel, we request you to, to subscribe, click the subscription button so that you keep in touch, so that you keep receiving the notification whenever we publish scholarships opportunities, because we are uploading scholarships here every day. So for you not to miss your opportunity, please subscribe. So good luck.